Yeah, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I was going over. You have the Bills getting ready to play the Pats coming up this weekend, and you go back to the dirty hit that Gronk did on Tradavious White. I think the cornerback that had been guarding him and whatnot in that 23-3 loss, as usual. The Bills lose to the Pats, and what Gronk did was completely senseless and shit. And there's no place in football for that. But this is the way I look at it. So if you look at the play closely and you see what actually happened, and it was completely dirty. Gronk had no business doing it. But then I look at the guys around the other Bills players that was just pointing at what he did and howling for the ref and say this, as if to say this penalty was going to turn the game around. The game was completely out of hand. It was what 23-3 at the time. The Bills wasn't going anywhere fast. That game was pretty much done with, which harkens me back to a time not that long ago, or even back when I used to, watch, you know, ball players in the 60s highlights and 70s and 80s and stuff. First and foremost, if Gronkowski did that, and I'm a teammate and I'm there, I'm putting my damn cleat in his fucking ribs, point blank. It's just a cost of doing business. You're not gonna do that. You can't get away with that. Now people say, "Oh, that's just taking it too far." No, he took it too far. That didn't make any sense. That had no, he intercepted the ball. What else are you gonna do? That's that. And you're gonna go and shove and jump on him and do that. And what bothered me more than anything is that the Bills players didn't even do anything. They did nothing. They sit back and pointed at the ref, and one of the guys gave him a little fake shove, but they didn't do anything. And I'm gonna tell you what it kind of reminds me of. If you go back to Super Bowl 10 when Dallas played Pittsburgh, and Dallas was kind of getting the best of Pittsburgh at that time. Roger Roger lines up for the field goal, kicks the field goal. He misses the field goal. Cliff Harris, all pro, Pro Bowl safety, comes and pat Jarrella's on the head like thanks for missing and everything like that. And everybody talks about this play what actually turned it around. It was just basically like saying that like Jack Lambert grabs Cliff Harris, literally just body slams him, and Satan told him, don't you be doing that here, or whatever like that. More or less like, yeah, we do the intimidating, y'all just Cowboys, y'all don't do that. And all these years, what I never noticed, but what I finally noticed, actually watch that play. I noticed that not one Dallas Cowboy came to Cliff Harris. They didn't get in Jack Lambert's face. They didn't do anything. They took their heart. Jack Lambert took their heart. Better yet, Jack Lambert took them guys nuts. The same thing what Gronk did is that more or less you don't intercept Brady's pass, you don't tug and hold me or whatever. Oh, you got the interception. Okay, you know what I'm getting ready to do to you? I'm going to sit up there and try to cave your skull in. That's what he did. And the Bills players did nothing. It should have been a brawl. Call it what you want to say. I mean, you call it because, but see, that's today's NFL. Them guys, well, I don't want my pockets to get hurt. I don't want this, that. What? You see what he did that has no place for football or whatever, but he would have to pay the price. And see, that's what I'm saying. I don't take anything away from Gronk. Gronk is a freak of nature. Gronk is literally the size of a 1990s tackle with 4.6 speed, who has deceptive speed, clumsy speed because he's a clumsy looking goof, but the guy has great hands and he does everything well, and I can't take that from him. But at the same time, nobody can intimidate Gronk. Mike Dicker said it in, like, I think Gronk's second year. He said once this young man realizes that they can't really hit him, because this is after all this hitting and stuff went on, that they can't hit him like they used to could be able to hit receivers coming across the room. Once he finally realizes that, he will be unstoppable. Mike Dicker said that. A former he's a not former, he's a pro football hall of fame tight end, was considered probably one of the best tight ends, one of the first original best tight ends in the game. And that's what Gronk has done. Nobody's never really hit Gronk except for Earl Thomas. Gave him that shot and messed his ribs up or his lung or something like that. He messed up last year and put him out some games. And he said it was the hardest he had been hit. But nobody hits Gronk like that. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody hits Gronk like that. Gronk doesn't have to worry about getting hit like that because these guys are not going to do it because they're worried about the pockets. The NFL is going to throw the refs are going to throw a flag. NFL is going to fine you. It might suspend you a game. That's where the league is at now, and you can't do anything about it. So a guy like Gronk could just tiptoe through the tulips, catching passes from Brady. It's all an elaborate uh, scheme that goes on with this. And somebody like Belichick, he just capitalized off of it. People say Brady's playing ball, he's doing this. Brady can play ball. Why? They can't touch him. All he needed some time, and Brady throws. Everything is a dink and dunk, and hope people play, and then he'll go deep or whatever. But it's like it's right there. Nobody can touch him. You can't intimidate Brady. I'm not saying Brady's a chump or anything. I'm just saying he a punishment hit and said we're gonna come back and knock your ass off. Then nobody can sit up there and tell you say if you say anything like that, it's a flag thrown on you. You can't do anything. So a guy like Gronk could tiptoe through the tulips of the fucking basket of footballs and nobody and is playing flag football with him. But guarantee you, if I played on that team, I tell him, I said, you better watch your ass, big boy. You better watch your ass, big boy. Tiptoeing, you better watch your ass today. I said, I'm just gonna let you know, you better watch it today. And I just to let him know. I said, you better watch them knees of yours today, or you might have to watch your damn head too. That'll be straight. That'll be. I let him know right off the break. Right off the break, I say, all y'all better watch it today. And I tell my mom, I say, Brady, take his fucking head off. However it gotta go down, we coming to get you. We coming to get you. And I say, Gronk, you gonna I say, he gonna feel that. But see, them guys ain't gonna do that. They gonna, of course, I mean, it might be a couple guys come at them or whatever like that. They may try it. I'll be surprised. I mean, they're gonna take the high road. They ain't gonna be talking about it because the game is important. They can actually have an opportunity to win the game. That Pittsburgh let slip out of their damn hand, but that's another story within itself. Pun intended. But yeah. So no, I just looked at how the Buffalo Bill players, they did nothing. They didn't do anything. They should have swarmed on him like a hot like a damn like wasp. That's what they should. You get up off him and start doing what you need to do to him. And say, so, look at what he did, and made the NFL take back. Say he better do this, that, and the other, because that had nothing to do with football. What he just did, and they gave him one measly fucking game, which was pathetic. But that's the NFL nowadays. But yeah, so that's my thing. So again, as much as they call themselves taking intimidation out of the game, Gronk actually did the intimidating thing, and he took an L for his team. Now, Belichick could say all the right things, and I could be reaching too far, but I'm like, he missed one game. He missed one game. He's voted to the Pro Bowl, and he has the most yards of a tight end in the league. He he just basically that gave Gronk a rest because he's always hurt around this time of the year. That gave him a game to rest. Point blank. Period in the story. They gave him a game to rest. Okay? So that's all that ended up doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. And he knew it wasn't going to cost nothing because of the Bills and y'all was losing anyway, but that just pissed him off to sit up that thing that you're going to get an interception off of Brady and me and you've been holding me all day and everything, and then he just blows. How dare you? And he intimidated them. You seen that the Bills players didn't do shit. They didn't do anything. They did nothing. They did nothing. And there's no way the ball I come up on, it's like, nah, this getting ready to be a brawl up in this joint. But they let that go, though. They let it go. So we'll see what happens and stuff like that. I hope it's a clean game. But I'm like, somebody needs to plant that in the seed. Plant that seed in his head that, yeah, okay, big boy, I got your number. We're going to see what happens. Make him think twice. Make him think twice. Say, hey, I'm gonna let you know it ain't gonna go on like that today, whatever. I just go by and whisper that to him. I say, you better watch it today, big boy. You best watch it today, and let him know, because he actually did that. You don't intercept the ball in front of me. You don't hold me, and I'm gonna show you. Oh, you intercept this ball. You disrespected me, and that's why Gronk did what he did. Everybody missed that underlying point. That's what he did. You don't do that to Gronk. You don't do that to Brady. You don't do that to the Pats. And I'm going to show your little ass. And that's what that was all about. Otherwise, why do it when you up 23-3 and you whooping the Bills' ass like you always do? But because the guy got an interception, that's what it was. That was just that was just it for Gronk as far as that was concerned. So But you guys check me out and everything. And like I said, man, check me out like everything football 62 YouTube. Thanks for the subscribes. Keep checking me out and keep trying to throw up. I would like to come up with something every day, but every day I don't want to saturate so much stuff because a lot of it is just loose BS talk. And I'll be doing more things as the playoffs get kind of close and be doing up my predictions and stuff like that. But I want to talk about topics that got a little zing to them, a little juice to them. A lot of stuff is just the regular blah 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 stuff, and nobody wants to hear. I just wanted to throw those two topics at you guys today about the Pro Bowl, and then of course this whole thing with Gronk. So we catch up with you later. You guys have a good one. All right, thanks.